Hello guys, S2W here as your average consumer with your casual consumer's review. For this pickup, it was one of those shoes that I had to get and try on. This shoe sold out immediately everywhere online when it launched, and as far as I know, sold out from local boutiques here around Toronto as well. It's a sneaker from Adidas designed and collaborated with famous singer, songwriter, and multimedia influencer Pharrell Williams. These are the Adidas Tennis Hu Primeknit in the green colorway that I have here for a review. To be honest, I think the only reason that these sold out so quickly is because everyone saw the success of how the first Pharrell Williams Human Race NMD had accomplished, and this completely new shoe is a follow-up of that Hu line from Adidas, so it caught the attention of many sneaker connoisseurs. For those who don't know, the Hu line is basically Pharrell's human race philanthropy and theme collab with Adidas. The colorway that I got for this review is the green and white colorway, as I call it, the OG Stan Smith colorway. There was a golden yellow colorway that dropped along with these as well, but I personally had to get this OG Stan Smith colorway because finding a fit to match these are way easier than the yellow ones. Don't worry if you missed out on these two colorways though, because a whole lot more colorways are about to come out in near future. Now let's take a closer look at these sneakers. Straight up, looking at these pair of shoes, the colorway and its exact placement is just too recognizable for anyone to not know what they represent. Some may call it unoriginal, but I call it iconic. Yes, the colorway looks almost identical to the OG Stan Smith colorway from Adidas with a clean white upper and a green heel tab at the back of the sneakers. Both the lateral and medial side of the shoe mirror each other symmetrically, so nothing looks different. But enhancing this white upper, the fabric material used to create this shoe is actually Primeknit, Adidas' top-of-the-line knitting technology famous for its flexibility, ultralight comfort, and breathability. This fabric material will offer an adaptive fit and support by wrapping itself around your feet. Also famously known for its sock-like fit. By touch, the fabric feels very soft and stretchy at the side, just like many Adidas' Primeknit sneakers such as the NMD or Ultra Boost, but at the toe box area, it seems thicker there so it's less flexible I feel. Almost had me wondering a second time if these were made out of mesh instead. At both sides of the midfoot area, you will see three diagonal lines made out of perforated holes reminiscent of the same visual element found on the Adidas Stan Smith, basically representing Adidas' iconic three-stripe logo. I strongly feel like Adidas and Pharrell is paying homage to the Adidas Stan Smith now, and I should have picked up the hint when they included the word tennis as a part of this model's name. But either way, they did a pretty decent job remixing the iconic court heritage sneaker of the Stan Smith by adding the bold look of the Pharrell Williams NMD upper on this Tennis Hu. Moving up towards the sneaker, the shoes came with white rope laces with special lace tips decorated with 3 stripes. The laces were threaded through a thin strand of green eyelet, which itself is knitted through the white upper, creating a very clean and unified design. And much like the tall tongue on the Pharrell Human Race NMD, these Tennis Hu have the same high tongue with the addition of a suede patch stamped with Adidas' Trefoil logo and the Human Race logo on it. At the back of the shoes, we will see the familiar green heel patch with Pharrell Williams' 3-stripe branding. The patch feels like it's made out of neoprene, so it's very smooth and slippery by touch. The patch is only stitched at the top, so it is just essentially hanging down. Looking at the midsole cushioning, the shoe provides a standard EVA midsole and outsole for support. Aside from being decorated with multiple diamond-shaped patterns, the material itself is nothing too special like Boost material, and I'm honestly surprised that it's not even bounce cushioning, cause bounce would have made a nice cushioning system as well. But I guess it's because they're dedicated to the tennis shoe theme, so the outsole needs to be tough like the OG Stan Smith, even though I doubt anyone will wear these to play tennis in anyways. Under the shoe, you will again see the diamond pattern EVA outsole with 2 debossed green rubber plates. One is located at the heel portion of the shoe, while the other is near the forefront of the sneakers, embossed with Adidas' and Pharrell's logo. I'm pretty sure these green rubber plates supply additional traction and extra compression against the ground, giving us an overall less slippery shoe to wear. Inside the shoes come with removable insoles, decorated with the same graphics found on the Human Race NMD insoles. It basically shows the anatomy of human species, and looks really distinctive in my opinion, but sadly it's not something that others could see while you're wearing the shoes of course. Also, it strongly reminded me of those foot massage reflexology charts, where if they apply pressure to certain points of your feet and you feel pain in those areas, that means one of your internal organs might need to be checked or nourished. At least that's how I understand it from the Eastern Society foot massages. Fabric wise, most of the inner lining is made out of Primeknit as well. However, at the midfoot area, there seems to be a smooth neoprene-like padding all around the tongue that adds a bit of structure inside the upper. Also at the heel section, you will find a plastic overlay that gives the shoe additional solidity and thus stability when you wear them. This overlay is also at the inner front of the shoes, acting as toe guards and preventing toe slippage. Anyways, here are some Adidas Tennis Hu Primeknit by Pharrell Williams in the green colorway fit footage. Fit wise, I bought these at my true to size and I must say, these fit just like Adidas Stan Smith Primeknit Boost for me. In other words, as a person with wide feet, A, the shoe was too long for me, and B, there was just too much spillage at the side of the shoe even at my true size. Lengthwise, I believe I can still go half size down from true to size if I wanted a snug fit, but look at my side profile. It's like an obese person wearing a small size shirt already. I just can't imagine myself going down in sizing anymore at all. It just didn't look particularly great on my wide feet, I feel. If you have narrow feet, I feel like this shoe is something that you can think about getting without any problems. And sizing, I would say go half size down as well. Comfort wise, the shoe was extraordinarily light, as if you're not wearing anything on your feet. If you like that feeling, this shoe is for you. Great for the hot summer months when you want to minimize sweat and heat from your feet. There is no boost or bounce cushioning at all from this shoe, so the midsole does feel tough like the OG Stan Smith. It's comfortable, but with better cushioning technologies out in the present day, I feel a lot of people will overlook these shoes soon enough when they mass produce other colorways. Price wise, they were retailed at 170 Canadian dollars before tax, $30 more than the Stan Smith Primeknit, and $20 less than the Stan Smith Primeknit Boost. Honestly, as an average consumer, unless you like the mid-top look and the so-called exclusivity of the collab branding, it's questionable buying these when there are cheaper alternatives available from Adidas that are less hyped and are just as comfortable as these Pharrell Tennis Hus. I have wide feet and they just don't look great on me, just like how the Stan Smith Primeknit Boost was on my feet. This is the reason why even though NMDs are not mind-blowing comfortable, they have a wide outsole which fits and look perfect for people with wide feet like me. On these though, I don't think I can make them particularly work with my wide feet. As always, throw me some likes if you liked the video and let me know in the comments if you were able to pick up a pair of these Tennis Hu. The mid-top look and sleek upper contour looks really great in my opinion, so if you have narrow feet, lucky you. That's it for today. S2W signing off.